Like, that's not cool. That make you look like a coward, because it's men out here that will fight a woman, but they won't even fight a man. They'll punk out. You be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go get on his ass. Call girl, call her brother, uncle, daddy, like whoever. Get on that ass. Then dude, he tucking his tail, ducking his taco. Like, what's up with that? Like, but you call yourself a man. And I don't even care if you providing, make sure everything good. That still don't give you the right to put your hands on a woman, like, at all. You gotta reframe yourself. We gotta do better out here. Like, what's the word, CLP family? You are now tuned in. What's the word podcast? Appreciate everybody that been tapping in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'm gonna keep dropping every Wednesday. I know I ain't dropped in about a month, but I'm back. I am back dropping. Make sure y'all keep tapping into my segment 17. I've been dropping the clips. Which is the one I did. It was a whole live. So everybody looking like, dang, where all these clips coming from? And it was from a live. So I'm just breaking all the zodiac signs down. So if I know you as a zodiac and I know your zodiac sign, I'm sending it to you. And that's just how I feel about, my experiences that I've had with those zodiacs. Some was longer than others, and time frame and the relationship and the whole experience itself. So make sure y'all keep tapping into those. I've been dropping two a day, 2 clips a day. And I had to get back in the seat, man, because y'all been on me, man. Shout out to everybody that been keeping me motivated and telling me, asking me, like, what you gonna be talking about this week? I see everybody getting engaged, and I love that. And I just been going through my own personal issues and everything, so I'm getting the ball back rolling, man. That's all. So if I apologize if I had y'all anticipating every Wednesday, but I'm back every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all subscribe to my page if you haven't already. Make sure y'all keep liking and commenting. And we gonna keep this going. So what's the word today? Been a long time, Domestic violence. Like, what do y'all think about domestic violence? What I think is, that's not cool. This one this one is for the fellas out there, the men that putting your hands on women ain't cool. And it's vice versa, women too. You can't be out here provoking men, or men, you can't be provoking women, because somebody gonna fire at one another, and that's not how you're supposed to rock out. You're supposed to talk it out, supposed to just separate, regroup, and come back and talk. Not fight, and then be back loving on each other, and then you got a black eye, got to go to work looking like that, or just in public around your family, and you hiding, you scared, you don't really want to talk about it, you don't really want to tell nobody about the situation, you just kind of sweep it under the rug, like, oh yeah, he loved me, or I ain't never really met, or I never knew of a man that was getting beat by a woman, like me personally. Now I've known females that have put their hands on their dude or whatever, but it wasn't like the dude was scared like how females be to open up and talk about it or tell people. So I don't really know I ain't never experienced that. But my experience from domestic violence, I don't condone in that, no, at all. That is not cool. Just separate yourself. Like, I probably had in my whole entire life, I probably had maybe one or two situations that a female put their hands on me and I had to, one, I had to restrain them, and then another, I had to just leave. And then, like, one time I like leave, like break it off, leave, not just leave the house or stop talking to you for a couple of days, couple of weeks, or months. Like, just completely cut off. Like, no, now we ain't about to do this, because if it occurred one time, it can occur many more times, and they'll be like, "That's cool. That's not cool." So you got to find other ways to like cope with like domestic violence situations, or just domestic situations, toxic situations as a whole. Like, sometimes you just gotta, take your mind, just relax your mind, and don't do nothing out of anger. Don't say nothing out of anger, because we all do it. We'll say things out of anger and then kind of ponder back on us. And some things like we really mean, and then some things it just be like, man, I was wrong. I should have said that at that time. It just, it just got real. Your blood was boiling, and you just start firing, like. And then now you just like, oh my God, you just feel so bad. And then shit, in another sense, you just be like, yeah, they deserve that. Like, yeah, I meant that. I meant what I said. And I'm gonna stand on that. It just be so much. So that's one solution. Separate yourself. Cut that person off. Because I feel like if you just keep on going back or dealing with that person, then you become toxic. Anything that you deal with that's toxic, you become toxic. No matter the level of it, you're dealing with them as family, friend, like it don't matter. Like, you become toxic, and that kind of puts you in that domestic violence, box. So you got to find ways to cope with that. Like I said, separate yourself, cut that person off. And if you are, I'm going to say, like, you married, engaged, long relationship, y'all should kind of know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should know ways, but ain't nobody perfect either. You know what I'm saying? We all need help in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We all do. So we just got to find our own ways and communicate with our partner. Like, you got to communicate with your partner. That's one thing you got to do. And that'll help resolve some of those issues of, not becoming in a domestic violence situation. So it's all up to you where you want to be in certain relationships, like with people, just with your partner, or just with people in general in the world. Like, because you don't have to be in a relationship to be in a domestic violent, relationship. Like, it could just be in generally, but it mainly happens when you're in a relationship with your partner. Like, for real. That's how I really, be going. And man, you can't be putting your hands on women, because that make you less of a man. Like, really. And trying to be controlling, and you can't do that. Like, you really can't do that. Like, that's not cool. That make you look like a coward, because it's men out here that will fight a woman, but they won't even fight a man. They'll punk out. You be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go get on his ass. Call you, girl, call her brother, uncle, daddy, like whoever. Get on that ass. Then dude, he tucking his tail, ducking his taco. Like, what's up with that? Like, but you call yourself a man. I don't even care if you providing, make sure everything good. That still don't give you the right to put your hands on a woman, like, at all. You got to reframe yourself. We got to do better out here. Like, I don't do it. Like, I'm out of there. Like, I'm cool on you. Like, if that's what you want to be, that toxic stuff. We all got a little, some a little toxic in us. I'm not saying I'm anti-toxic, but I'm toxic in my own way. We all are, and you just gotta move yourself away from that, cause you make yourself look bad, and that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not play at all. That's not G at all. None of that. It ain't. So if you one of them insecure men and that be on that, you need help. You definitely need help. Because you got to look at it like this. If you got daughters, you got a mama, you got aunties, grandmas, you don't want no man putting their hands on any of the women that you really, truly care about in your life or in your family, period. Like, you don't want no man doing that. And then if be on another sense, you ladies, y'all will get a male individual in your family, involved in your relationship, to get on your partner ass, and then a couple days later, you right back with them. So you really defeating the purpose of getting this person involved, and you not, following up, after the fact with whatever occurred, or it really just I don't know what. It just don't really be making no sense sometimes. I'll just think about it like, so you call me over here to check dude, or we walk the bam, and then you cool for like a week or two, and then excuse me, he probably or y'all probably, I'm gonna say y'all probably text back and forth or talking to each other. Yeah, babe, I'm sorry. You just falling for the same old string of lies again. Where, which means is he just reeling you back in, or y'all reeling each other back in to do the same old thing. And then next thing you know, I see y'all back together. Then you, like the person that you had get on that ass, y'all kind of, going back and forth, and what you had me to get in that situation for when you just gonna be right back with dude. Like, it really don't make sense. So men and women, y'all got to get control of that toxicness. Like, that is, I'm gonna tell you, because women will say, "Oh, he loved me because he beat you." That is not love. Because he beat you? No. That's not love. But some people love different ways, and some people, it take longer for them to learn than others. Some people, it happened one time, they out of there. They ain't going. Some will go back and go back and go back and go back until they damn near their deathbed, and then, oh, you want to cop out now? You actually want to take the advice that people been giving you and actually use it now. But 2 years ago, he almost beat your ass to the ground, to your fucking deathbed, on your deathbed, 6 feet under, got like damn shit, like type shit. And you finally woke up and realized. But everybody live their life different, though. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm just speaking on what I see and the experience that I had. And I was not going at all. I had to get up out of there and just never talk to him again. Because we ain't about to be, going through that, because it's going to lead me to actually do something that I don't want to do, and then I might regret it, later on. But I was acting in the moment. Like, no, I ain't about to do that. Like, I ain't about to do that to myself, because I'm like actually fucking myself up. No, I'm not about to do that to myself. So, man, y'all that's insecure about this and that, get some help. You got to get some help. Like, when you're in a relationship with your partner, she don't own you, don't own her, she don't own you. It's a it's a mutual thing. Y'all gotta agree and communicate on everything, and you will prevail to have a healthy relationship and not be, you gonna argue, and of course you're gonna have your dislikes and all that. Of course, we all human, but we ain't gonna like everything each other like the same stuff. What I'm saying, and and that's cool. Like opposites attract, as they say. It do sometimes, it don't. Like so, got to keep our hands to ourselves. We learned that growing up. If y'all listen, keep your hands to yourself. Like I'm not saying don't sit there and let somebody beat on you, somebody try you. Yeah, you know what time it is, but this domestic violence, because it's way too many like people just dying over domestic violence, and that's not cool. Just violently dying, and then they going to sit behind bars for the rest of their life over one person. One person, when they could have found a whole nother better person than the person that they was with or beating on. And it's vice versa for men and women. It's women that didn't kill their man, and this man that killed their women, their wife or their fiance, girlfriend. Like this happens every day, every day. Like the domestic violence is going on right now as I'm talking to y'all. Like it's really going on. Like somebody getting their ass beat right now. 8, 9 billion, billion people in the world. Yes, it's going on. It's a shooting going on right now as I'm talking to y'all. The world is crazy. It's crazy, but that domestic violence has to stop. Make sure y'all keep tapping in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. What's the Word podcast? And this is Seg.19. I'm out of here. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, TLP_BGCB23. Make sure y'all subscribe this channel, TLP, Taylor Lee Productions. Like and comment on all content. And I still got merch coming. I know people asked me about the merch. I should have wore the shirt, but I didn't. So still be looking out for that. I'm a one band man. I do all this I do myself, so I'm working hard as I can, and I'm keeping the grind going. But I just appreciate everybody that be rocking with me though, and I'll see y'all on Seg.19.